Habits are the invisible architecture of our lives. They are the small decisions and actions we perform every day, often without conscious thought. Like bricks that build a house, habits form the foundation of our character and determine the course of our lives. Understanding the power of habits is crucial for anyone who seeks to improve themselves and achieve their goals. Our habits shape our health, our work, our relationships, and our overall well-being. Good habits can propel us towards success and fulfillment, while bad habits can hold us back and sabotage our efforts. By harnessing the power of habit, we can break free from negative patterns and create positive routines that lead to a more productive and meaningful life. Consider the simple act of brushing your teeth every morning. This seemingly insignificant habit contributes to good oral hygiene, preventing cavities and gum disease. Over time, this small act can have a significant impact on our health and well-being. The same principle applies to other areas of our lives. By consistently making small, positive choices, we can create a ripple effect that transforms our habits and ultimately, our lives. To change our habits, we need first to understand how they work. Every habit, whether good or bad, follows a neurological loop known as the habit loop. This loop consists of three components: a cue, a routine, and a reward. The cue is a trigger that initiates the habit. It could be a specific time of day, a particular location, an emotional state, or even the presence of certain people. For example, the cue for your morning coffee habit might be the smell of freshly brewed coffee. The routine is the behavior itself, the action you take in response to the cue. This could be anything from brushing your teeth to checking your phone to smoking a cigarette. In our coffee example, the routine is the act of grinding the beans, brewing the coffee, and taking that first sip. The reward is the positive outcome you experience by performing the habit. This could be a feeling of pleasure, a sense of accomplishment, or the avoidance of pain. The reward for your coffee habit might be the caffeine boost that helps you feel more alert and focused. By understanding the components of the habit loop, we can begin to identify the cues, routines, and rewards that drive our own habits. This awareness is the first step towards changing our behavior. Cravings play a crucial role in the habit loop. When we experience a reward, our brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and motivation. Over time, this association between the routine and the reward creates a craving. When we encounter the cue, our brain anticipates the reward and triggers a craving for the associated routine. This craving is what drives us to repeat the habit, even if we are consciously aware that it is not beneficial for us. Understanding the role of cravings is essential for breaking bad habits and building positive ones. By identifying the cravings that drive our negative behaviors, we can find healthier ways to satisfy those needs. For example, if you crave the sugar rush from a candy bar in the afternoon, you could try substituting it with a piece of fruit or a handful of nuts. By finding healthier ways to satisfy our cravings, we can break free from the grip of unhealthy habits. Not all habits are created equal. Certain habits, known as Keystone habits, have a ripple effect, influencing other areas of our lives. These habits create a cascade of positive change, making it easier to adopt other good habits and break bad ones. One example of a Keystone habit is regular exercise. When you make exercise a regular part of your routine, you are more likely to make healthier food choices, get enough sleep, and feel more energized throughout the day. These positive changes can then spill over into other areas of your life, such as your work and relationships. Another Keystone habit is making your bed every morning. This simple act, though seemingly insignificant, can set the tone for the entire day. It creates a sense of order and accomplishment, making you feel more in control and motivated to tackle other tasks. Identifying your own Keystone habits is essential for maximizing your chances of success. Think about the habits that have had the most significant positive impact on your life in the past. These are likely your Keystone habits. Once you've identified them, focus on strengthening and maintaining these habits, as they will have a ripple effect on other areas of your life. Section 5. Recognizing negative patterns. Before we can break free from negative habits, we need to identify what they are. This requires honest self-reflection and a willingness to acknowledge the patterns that are holding us back. One effective way to identify negative habits is through journaling. Take some time each day to reflect on your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Write down any negative patterns you notice, such as procrastination, overeating, or excessive screen time. Be specific in your observations, noting the cues, routines, and rewards associated with each habit. Another powerful tool for self-reflection is mindfulness. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, we become more aware of our thoughts and feelings as they arise, allowing us to observe our habits with greater clarity. As you become more aware of your negative habits, don't judge yourself or get discouraged. Remember that everyone has habits they'd like to change. The key is to approach the process with self-compassion and a willingness to learn and grow. By identifying your negative patterns, you're taking the first step towards breaking free and creating a more positive and fulfilling life. Section 6. Strategies for breaking free. Breaking bad habits can be challenging, but it is not impossible. With the right strategies and a commitment to change, you can overcome even the most ingrained negative patterns. One effective strategy is to make the habit invisible. If you're trying to break the habit of snacking on junk food, for example, remove all unhealthy snacks from your home and avoid places where you're likely to encounter them. By making the cue less visible, you reduce the likelihood of triggering the habit. Another strategy is to make the habit unattractive. Associate the bad habit with negative consequences. If you're trying to quit smoking, for example, remind yourself of the health risks, the financial costs, and the negative impact it has on your loved ones. Once you've made the habit invisible and unattractive, you can start to make it difficult. Increase the friction between yourself and the bad habit. If you're trying to reduce your screen time, for example, delete social media apps from your phone, move your TV to a less accessible location, or use website blockers to limit your time online. Finally, make the habit unsatisfying. This involves finding ways to reduce the reward associated with the bad habit. If you're trying to break the habit of overeating, for example, savor each bite of food, eat mindfully, and stop eating when you're full, even if there's food left on your plate. Section 7. Building positive routines. Building positive routines is just as important as breaking bad habits. By incorporating healthy habits into our daily lives, we create a foundation for success and well-being. One effective strategy for building positive routines is to start small. Don't try to change everything at once. Choose one habit you want to focus on and make it your priority. Once you've mastered one habit, you can move on to another. Remember, small changes, when done consistently over time, can lead to remarkable results. Another key strategy is to make the habit attractive. Associate the positive habit with positive feelings. If you're trying to start a meditation practice, for example, create a calming and inviting space where you can meditate. Light a candle, play soothing music, or use aromatherapy to enhance the experience. Once you've made the habit attractive, make it easy. Reduce the friction associated with the positive habit. If you're trying to start a workout routine, for example, lay out your workout clothes the night before, pack your gym bag, and find a workout buddy to keep you accountable. Finally, make the habit satisfying. Reward yourself for sticking to your new routine. This could be anything from enjoying a healthy meal to buying yourself a new book, to simply taking a few moments to appreciate your progress. Section 8. The transformative power of small steps. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The same is true for habit change. Don't underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. Even seemingly insignificant changes, when repeated day after day, can compound over time and lead to remarkable results. Imagine a small snowball rolling down a hill. At first, it may seem insignificant, but as it rolls, it picks up more snow, gaining momentum and size. Before long, it becomes a powerful force, capable of knocking down trees and transforming the landscape. Our habits work in much the same way. Small changes, when done consistently over time, can create a ripple effect, transforming our lives in ways we never thought possible. Remember, the key is to focus on progress, not perfection. Don't get discouraged if you slip up or make mistakes. Habit change is a journey, not a destination. The important thing is to keep moving forward one small step at a time.